my crypto bit brothers and sisters. This here is Bulldog Rod, and look at next to me we got Papa Ron. And
Rod, you're looking good as usual.
Well, I know I always look good.
You got this angelic light on your face.
Oh yeah.
No, that's cool. Hey, let me tell you, folks. Rod's motto, those that haven't caught it before, is happiness is a choice, and Rod chooses to be happy.
Yeah, I choose to be happy. That's right. You know, I got that taped on my mirror, and I say that 3 times every morning.
Oh, do you?
Just so I do. I actually do that. I repeat it every day. Huh. Happiness is a choice, and I choose to be happy.
But happiness, I know anytime we get discussing your kids, the whole mood changes. No, that's
I know they're a drain on me, man. Why'd you have to bring them up for? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, hey. Rod, here's my daughter, Tessa.
Hi, Uncle Rod.
Hey, do we have Tessa there?
And Tessa looks just like Rod's sister when I married her.
Oh, no, Tessa's a lot prettier.
Yeah. Hey, Tessa just came up for the weekend to say hi to her old man, but about 4 months ago, her and her husband, newlyweds, what, how long?
We've been married for 2 years.
2 years. I still call him her boyfriend. But,
you do, Dad.
Yeah, it drives him nuts, but I'm all right with it.
That's all. He's got to keep you happy anyway.
About 4 months ago, they got into Bitcoin. Took a while to get them converted. Mm-hmm. And she was just telling me what happened at work.
Yeah, so 4 months ago, we invested in some Bitcoins. And everyone at work made fun of me. Like, they were just like, what's Bitcoin? And then now, all of them are talking about it.
You hear that, Rod? That's all they talk about now. All the big dogs down there.
Well, yeah. I mean, 3 months ago, it was only $1,800. Today, it's $6,100.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it shows you that the awareness also with the price increase is getting out there. It's crazy.
Yes, it sure is. It's good.
Love you, honey.
Okay,
Glad you're here. Hey, let's get down to business.
That's what I say.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's move it.
Move it.
It's cool. Anyway. No wonder we don't have any viewers on this dang channel of ours, you know?
I know. They think they're a bunch of old kooks. And you know what? They're right. But
yeah.
We have fun.
We're doing these for us.
That's right.
We don't care who watches the damn things. Hey, we're going to talk about 2 things today. One is, on our last video, we kind of got into this coin market cap, and we thought, God, there's so many new people. Maybe we could point out a few of the highlights of that website. We don't want to bore everybody and take too long doing it. And then we're going to get into Shapeshift, because we mentioned Shapeshift, and not sure how many people understand what that's all about. Are we ready to go, Rod?
We are ready, brother.
Okay.
We are ready.
Pull up. We kind of talked about some of the basics in coinmarketcap.com in our last video. Rod, let me just highlight those real quick, and then I can turn it over to you, whatever you want to talk about. Up here, folks, it talks about the current number of coins and tokens that are on this platform, this site. There's probably more than this, but they have to apply, I think, to get on here, and what the whole ramifications are, we don't know. But there's probably more than 1,184 coins and tokens right now. The market cap is the accumulation of all these combined, added up, and right now it's $173 billion.
Wow.
And Rod, I don't know if...
That's almost like the market. That's almost like the stock market.
Oh. Yeah, now check this out. Check this out. Here's a graph showing the growth in the market cap. And it was December of 16 that it really started to elevate this.
Yeah.
So even though there's been growth, here's
August. We didn't get in until the 17th. May of 17, right? You have an idea?
No, I think it was before then.
March?
Anyway, Back here in 2013, June, it was only 1 billion in 13. Yeah. So in 4 years, this thing is now bigger than Goldman Sachs. It's the market cap is bigger than a lot of the big companies in the world today. It's crazy. But anyway, folks, so up here, the total market cap is that. And we said on our video how to get the market cap for each individual coin is you take the amount of coins that are in circulation, you multiply it by the last price given, and that gives you the market cap for that coin. Now on CoinMarketCap, for example, if you take Ripple here and go onto their site, Rod, I'm sorry I'm belaboring this, but if you go to this right here, the markets means of who's selling Ripple. And here's a list of the exchanges that handle Ripple. So when I say that it's the last price times circulating coins, I believe on CoinMarketCap it's the last price averaged of all the exchanges times the circulating amount of coins.
Okay.
So I just kind of wanted to explain that. And then Bitcoin, BTC, their dominance. And we had a little discrepancy. And Rod, there was a comment or two on our video about this, but I don't recall now. Bitcoin holds the dominance of 58% of the whole market cap. The discussion Rod and I had was, is it the total combined market cap, or is it the 24-hour volume that it's got dominance in? Anyway, it's got 58% of all the market cap belongs to Bitcoin, which is huge. And here's their 24-hour volume. Where do you want to go from here, Rod?
Well, I think we ought to go to the graph. Oh, well, first I want to just go to like Bitcoin.
Okay.
Let's just use Bitcoin as
you want
an
me to
example.
open it up?
No. Let's go down. Well, let's scroll down to about number 10. Let's try. What's that?
Monero.
Monero. Let's just go to Monero.
Okay.
See, if you look at Monero, it has a what? It has a total 24-hour volume of 25,443,000 plus. So when I look at to buy a coin, I look at something that's got a strong, at least a minimum of $2 million going in a 24-hour volume. And then I go over to you click on this little graph thing off to the far right. If you click on that, then we see the graph here. Let's take off the Bitcoin and just use American dollars. If you look at this, and then you start seeing how Monero has really risen pretty good. Its high, of course, was what? $144. $144.50. Yeah, it was back in September, around the latter part of August, first part of September.
And the volume was 195 million.
Yeah, it's dropped some, but it's not a bad platform. And I think it's one of these that you say, okay, you see these bottom dips, and we were explaining this by Mr. Node, right? Was it Mr. Node that told us?
Yeah, Node Investor.
Node Investor told us the bottom of what?
We haven't had him on in a while. We ought to get him on.
We ought to.
Okay, go ahead.
But the bottom dip here, if you notice that the dips here aren't as low as the bottom one, as the farthest one. So you think that's pretty safe. Even though you had a high one, it's still coming down, but it's not the way down. So to me, I would invest in this, something like one of these, if I were just starting out.
And here's something we've seen too. They have these big spurts up, but there's nothing either behind it or in front of it that makes it, it's just kind of a pump right then. But this has got some longevity behind it. I mean, we're clear back here in March of 2017, so Monero, I don't want to say it's been real consistent, but there's some longevity to it also.
Yeah.
And you can change this graph. You can go to I want to see a 7-day graph.
Yeah, look at the 7-day now. You see that bottom dip, even in the past 7 days, is not as low as the lowest one coming up. So I think I really think this is a pretty good platform. You could put a little money in, make a little money on it, that'd be good.
Okay. While we're on Monero, we've showed you this markets. That's where you go to find out what exchanges are selling them on. Here's some historical data. You can go to their website right here. And then they have this announcement. Generally, the announcements, when you click on those, takes you to Bitcoin Talk. Now, Bitcoin Talk is one platform that Rod and I use to research these coins. Any platform coming up, they'll generally get a Bitcoin Talk site started. And then they'll have some of the developers or some of the hobnobbers respond to people's comments and questions. So you can kind of ask, see, now here's page 1. And this page 1 was started back in April of 2014. Well, they have 1,800 pages on this blog, whatever it is. So, and Monero will generally give you their specifications, some of the things they're doing, and then they start in. Now, remember, this was done back in 2014, and then they start into the comments and questions. See, how many threads does this coin need, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you go to the last page, I know I'm zipping quick. Sorry, Rod.
No, that's fine.
If you go to 1834, this was today at 9:13 at night, must be somewhere else. You can read the most recent comments, questions, and things about what's going on with Monero on Bitcoin Talk. And you can just keep coming back. So there's only 2 comments, but if you come to the page before that, see, and here's somebody's question and all the answers that have happened. So it's a great resource. And that's generally found under this announcements thing. They also have a message board. If Monero wants to make a comment or some kind of announcement or message, they can make it there. The Explorer, this kind of here's kind of the blockchain, and you can kind of this is mined, I think. Well, but you can also do your research here about, if you're mining, how big a block, how many transactions were in that block. More stuff than I would probably know.
I don't know any of this. I'll be honest with you. Because I see how many hashes it takes per millisecond. So imagine this is a mine.
But there are people, and I think traders that are really trading this, they can use this Explorer to determine, like you said, how many coins have been mined, and if it's a proof of stake, how big the rewards are that are given out. I think they can utilize that to see what's going on within that blockchain for Monero. It kind of adds legitimacy to it. And if you understand that stuff, which we don't, that could be a benefit. So there's things you can find out about each specific coin right there.
Right.
Quickly, it gives the current price, the 24-hour volume, like Rod said, the percent that it's up, the change in the last 24 hours, that's up about almost 2%. And you can see all the red right now. Things have been dropping a little bit as you keep going down. And it gives you this quick graph. Now, in contrast, not contrast, but there's another site Rod and I like, and it's this World Coin Index. It's basically the same information, but you'll notice sometimes that the market cap will be different, and that's because their exchanges listed on here might be different, so the average price times the circulating supply is probably different than coin market caps. That's where the difference would come from. But we like this, just what you're seeing now, folks. If there's a change on that coin, it pops up right now. Whether it's green for good, positive, red if it's dropped.
Goes up.
Yep.
It's fun to watch it. It's kind of like watching that. What's that? Leak.
Fiat leak.
Yeah, Fiat leak. That's
Fiat
fun
leak.
to watch too. Yeah.
I'll pull that up real quick, Rod. But they also give the 24-hour low on this one too.
Yeah, that's what's nice.
Yeah, so you can kind of see the difference in there. So I know that was real brief, but there are things. Rod and I use it all the time, that site. And I think most people do. You know, first thing in the morning, if I want to see, and to go back to that real quick, like right up here, I could put, let's say I want to know what Buzzcoin is right now. I can click that, and no matter where it is in line, it'll tell me here it's ranked number 969 out of those 1,100 coins.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why is they don't know their circulating supply, so they can't get an accurate number on the market cap because you need the circulating supply of coins. They're down about 10% right now. They're trading. There's only 3 Bitcoins worth of volume in the last 24 hours. Not very big.
I ain't very big.
Yeah, it's only $18,000. And remember, Rod said he likes to see a couple, 3 million on that.
Yeah, I wouldn't invest in this personally.
And it's about,
I know some people would.
It's about 6 Satoshi right now. Yeah, you know somebody who has, huh? Yeah. All right. Let me clarify this, folks. Oh, I don't even have the dang screen on. Yeah, so here's Buzzcoin. I put them in the search bar here. It pulled it up. It's showing it 6 Satoshi. There's only three Bitcoin worth of volume at $18,000. But unbeknownst to Rod, I think I bought in at 4.7 million coins, and this is a proof of stake, which means it's kind of like they give you interest on a savings account. I bought 4.7 million coins at 10 Satoshi. It's now at 6. So, but at a point there, it went up to 30 Satoshi, and I cashed in enough of my coins to get my investment back out.
Oh, so you're the reason why it dropped.
No, and I still have over 6 million coins now. Just yesterday, I got my stake was 300,000 coins. So I'm on the upside, even though the price is low right now, folks. I got my money back out, so this is all just free stuff working for me right now. But Rod had to point that out. Thanks,
Yeah.
Rod.
That's all right. I just want to make sure everybody knew.
Yeah, I know.
How you made money on something that I wouldn't invest in.
Yeah, I asked Rod. I said, "Hey, you want to go in with me?" And it was a big fat no way.
I'm too conservative. That's my problem.
So, folks, and here's WorldCoin Index. Like I said, both great resources. With that, we wanted to do a second part to this video. I didn't think we'd have been this long on this.
Sorry, folks.
No, it's not you, Rod. It's both of us. We just like to gab and have fun. We want to talk about Shapeshift.
Oh,
Now,
I love Shapeshift.
We did another video on this, but Rod thought it might be good that we put that in here also. Shapeshift is the term that cryptos use to change one coin to another. And there's an actual site called Shapeshift. Shapeshift.io is their websites, and we'll put it in the description box. But it's a platform where you don't even have to sign up to be a member of it or anything. You can send some Bitcoin over there or LiteCoin or whatever you want to switch, and switch it to another coin. They're going to charge you a fee, and then send the new coin to the address you give them. So basically we want to kind of just show you how that works, if we can get into it a little bit. So here's the site, shapeshift.io, and it pulls this up. It's kind of giving you a quick synopsis on some of the popular coins, if they're headed up or down. Bitcoin is up, like we showed on CoinMarketCap. Here's the steps, 1, 2, 3. It's safe, it's competitive. Here's some of the recent transactions, I guess, 24-hour statistics. it's a great little site. But what you do here is you click on this. You want to deposit coins. So we're going to deposit. We just click on that. And we're going to pick the coin we want to deposit. So let's say we're going to throw in LiteCoin.
LiteCoin would be good.
Oops, did it not give me that LiteCoin?
That's not LiteCoin. Oh. You could click something else.
There's LiteCoin right there.
Yep.
And we're going to receive in back. We want to trade that in for Bitcoin. See, so there's our trade from one to the other. Deposit and receive. So after we do that, you just hit the continue, and it wants to know the Bitcoin address so they can send you the Bitcoin once it's traded. The address they need to send that to. Now, they also want a LiteCoin refund address. And the only thing that's for is if there's any complications on the trade or anything happens, power goes out on their end, no matter what it is, they've got an address to send your LiteCoin back to you if something happens and the trade isn't successful.
Okay, let me ask you here. Now, if I'm in Coinbase and I have LiteCoin and I want to trade for Bitcoin, then what I do is I put in that Bitcoin address, right?
Well,
for my LiteCoin.
Okay, you're going to put the Bitcoin address here because that's what you want to end up with. Then here, okay, this is where you'd put your Coinbase LiteCoin address.
Yeah, okay.
Now it's not the address. See, they're going to give us an address to send that LiteCoin to.
Yeah.
But they want to say, hey, if there's a problem and we have to send your LiteCoin back, where do you want it to go to? Which is your Coinbase LiteCoin address.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you're going to have your Coinbase account open. You'll copy your LiteCoin address. If there's a problem, put it there. Then if you want the Bitcoin sent to Coinbase or a wallet, and I know you use Mycelium or Exodus, you'd give them that Bitcoin address. You agree to the terms. Okay. And it's probably not going to do anything for us, but you've got to send in. Yeah, why didn't it give us see, it needs the addresses. Somewhere I missed where they have to give you an address to send your LiteCoin to. Deposit LiteCoin. Folks, I don't want to delay this. And maybe if I would have put here's Digibyte, quick, precise. Well, now I even feel confused. And I've used the dang thing.
I don't use it that much, but I like it. So I'm going to let you show me how.
Well, I don't know why we're not getting an address pulled up here. Okay, if I want to put in any of these, here's Dash. And I want to receive Ethereum. Continue. Okay. Deposit. That's the minimum I have to put in. That's the maximum I can put in. And they're showing you the fee they're going to charge you. And they're also showing you the conversion rate. 1 Dash equals this much Ethereum. Because we're going Dash to Ethereum. Your Ether address. That's for this, so when you get it, they'll send it to you. Your Dash refund address is that. I think when you start the transaction, they're going to ask you, they're going to give you an address to send that Dash to, or whatever coin you pick you want to trade. That's where we're not seeing it. So when you hit the start transaction, they'll give you that to send it into. Again, you don't have to be a member of this. It's all going to be on the blockchain, so it's not like those tokens are going to be lost. they've literally had thousands, if not millions, of transactions. It's very safe. And even in our Exodus wallets, Rod, here's the website for Exodus. Exodus right here has a Shapeshift tool within the wallet.
Oh.
So you can put in, I want to send Bitcoin and get Ethereum back. Here's the trade rate. When you hit exchange, after you determine how much you want, that transaction actually goes over to Shapeshift, the platform we just looked at. They do the trade there and send it back to your Exodus wallet. So it's very cool. In Exodus, you can say, "Gal, I'm losing my fanny on Ethereum. LiteCoin is going up like crazy." You can go into your Exodus wallet and shapeshift it around. There's a small fee, but it's pretty cool to be able to do that.
Hey, one other quick question. Does Exodus, we discussed this, I think, and I forgot. Refresh my memory. Does Exodus support this Bitcoin Gold?
Exodus in the new Eden wallet that we showed last night.
Yeah.
Or a couple days ago. I don't know when we did it.
Well, but you said the Eden wallet, though, is for...
That's right.
Is for experienced people.
They're kind of in
and it's...
Go ahead.
Well, they're just in the beginning stages, so you take your own risk here.
Yes, on Eden. They're in their trial part, I think. But yeah, I think they had, here's Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and I think I read somewhere where Bitcoin Gold, well, the reason it's not on here now is Bitcoin Gold hadn't even got their coins or nothing out.
Yeah, it's not out yet.
You're right.
It's not even on any of the exchanges either.
Yeah, and I think I read somewhere where it will be part of this. But anyway, Eden, it's still in their trial.
So if you're one of those smart electronic guys or computer quizzes, you can probably get on and have no problem.
Well, probably not. They're just saying they don't have
I couldn't get on.
They're just saying they don't have a support team. If you have a problem and let's say something happened and you need some help from their support team, you got to go to their Slack channel and talk to the developers. It's still in a trial basis. I don't think you'd lose anything.
Yeah.
But it's going to be cool once that's on because of all the coins they will handle. And you can see they're going to handle several. It's going to be really cool, I think.
Yeah.
Well, folks, I don't know if this benefits you or not. We hope it does. We kind
of hashed over some things we did last night, too. But,
oh, here's that fiat
maybe
leak,
it's a different little slant. Maybe it's a little different slant or something. Hey, there you go. There's that.
Those of you who haven't seen fiat leak, look at all those coins going to the U.S. Every time there's a Bitcoin transaction, fiat leak kind of tracks that. And it's got some of the representation. Now, when Rod and I started, look at all those. When Rod and I first started looking at this site, most of the action was going to China. Of course, it depends on the time of day, too.
Yeah.
But anymore, God, there's so much going to U.S. and Japan. And then every one of these transactions here are listed right here. So you can kind of see what exchange they're using. Now, see, look at so many of these are Bitfinex. And remember last night, or whenever that video was, we pointed out that
Bitfinex is the one that's selling the most of them.
Yep, 18% of all Bitcoin sales presently are going through Bitfinex.
Yeah.
And then you can kind of even see the price they're paying, 6,011, 6,000. So if you find, the cheaper ones.
There's a 6,003.
Yeah, then that'll tell you where you can maybe get that price.
6,009. Yeah.
So it's a pretty cool little thing. It's called Fiat Leak, LEAK.com.
We'll have it in our link on the below, right, Ron?
Yep, we will. Because it is
cool. It is cool. Hey, folks, be sure and put your thumbs up. And also subscribe to us and help us on our channel by watching us because that's how we get paid, maybe.
Maybe's exactly right. YouTube's kind of got us on a blacklist for some reason. I don't know. Right. Yeah, we're not too worried.
That's because I cuss too much.
We just love doing it. Thanks, folks, for watching.
God bless.